Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to get my butt out of the house since it's such a nice day out and wear something other than workout clothes for once. So I'm taking you all with me to Barnes & Noble. But first soup, because nothing says a cold front in Florida like Lipton soup, am I right? Okay guys, so I just pulled into Barnes & Noble parking lot. I'm really excited because last night or I should say yesterday, I spent all day reading Dance of Thieves. I ended up really liking it. I read it like all in one day. I finished it last night and I gave it like a solid 4-star rating. I thought the writing was really good, and I liked the characters a lot, Kazi and Jace, and I am really excited to read the second one. It wasn't on Kindle Unlimited, so I figured let me just go ahead and just get the duology and see what else I can find, because there's a couple other books that I have had my eye on for the last few weeks, so I may pick those up as well, get a latte, have some me time. I'm like all dressed up and I'm feeling cute because it is 62 degrees outside in Florida and it just feels so good. It feels like fall finally, and I'm not really a cold person. I like warm weather, but every now and again when it's like fresh and brisk and crisp outside, there's just something about it that it's like really nice once in a while for me. Like not every day, but once in a while it just really lifts your spirits, makes you feel good, and puts you in the mood for reading for sure. So let's go ahead into Barnes & Noble and see what we can find. We are back in the car and I got quite a few things. I'm so happy. So I'm just going to show you really quickly what I got. Some of these I have talked about in prior videos, and others I just wanted to check out for myself. So let's show you what. Okay, I'm just so excited. I love when you get new books. I love rifling through the aisles and just like reading like the backs, reading like the prologue, checking out quotes from other authors and their take on the books, giving their opinion. So it just puts me in the mood. Had a nice little work sesh in there as well. Got a video edited, but the Wi-Fi in there was really slow, so I'm not gonna upload it to YouTube until I get home. I also, like, when I was going through the aisles here, I don't know if it's just this Barnes & Noble, but everything was just like out of order. There was like 2 fiction aisles, and then it went to mystery, and then romance, and then horror, and then science fiction, and then 2 more aisles of romance. It was like not in order at all, and I couldn't find any fantasy books. Like most of the fantasy books were in the YA section, but some of the books that were in the YA fantasy to me seem more adult. So like there were books by Scarlett St. Clair that definitely needed to be in the adult section, but again, there wasn't an adult fantasy section. There was just like sci-fi. So I don't know what that was all about. And I did hear also that Barnes & Noble was like rebranding, and they're gonna look more like those magazine sections where all of the books are facing forward instead of like you just see the spine. For whatever reason, I'm not really sure what that's all about. But I heard that was in the works, so I don't know if maybe that is why this particular Barnes & Noble just looked weird, but just something that I noticed and I wasn't really a fan of because I didn't really know where anything was. And some of the books that are some authors that I was looking for particular books of, they did not have. So maybe it was just this particular store. But anyway, let's get into what I got. So the first book that I picked up is Dance of Thieves. Upside down. Dance of Thieves. And I also got the second one, which is Vow of Thieves. The author is Mary E. Pearson. Love the covers. I got them in paperback because I actually think these books looked prettier in paperback version. I don't know. But read this one on KU. Didn't have this one available, so I just decided to buy them because I really liked this first book. Like I said, I gave it for a solid 4, maybe even like 4.2, 4.5, because once I got through the first couple chapters and I understood like who was who and all of that, it got more interesting. So I got book 2 and I'm really excited to start it. I'll probably start it tonight. I have to upload my video and then go to the gym, and then I'll probably read as like I go on a walk on the treadmill or something. I'm really excited I got these. Highly recommend if you are interested in fantasy. There isn't a ton of romance in here. It's mostly like banter, not even really banter, like they like each other but they can't be together kind of thing. So yeah, he is a lord of this area that is it's like not recognized as its own kingdom, but they're trying to make it their own kingdom. So there's like a lot of animosity between him, his people, and the people that she works for, the kingdom that she works for. So she is like essentially a spy soldier person, and her job is to find this criminal that has been hiding, and people say that he has been spotted in this town. So it's possible the guy in here, Jace, is holding this man captive or like hiding this murderer guy. So Kazi, the female character, is like, there's a lot of lies going on and a lot of miscommunication, but it was really good and I'm really excited, like I said, for book 2. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably make a dedicated video, or I'll talk about it more in detail in like my monthly wrap-up video. Then I also picked up Small Favors by Aaron A. Craig. For this cover is just screams fall, and I included this book in my fall thriller book recommendations video. I will link it up here, but this book is like a Rumpelstiltskin fairy tale retelling. It's like a dark fairy tale essentially. And I read the first chapter while I was in there just to see if I wanted to continue reading through this, and I do. I also noticed that it is part of the Reese Witherspoon YA book club book recs, so if you don't want to take my word for it, you could take her word for it because she always gives good book recommendations. But yeah, I also got that, and I'm excited to read this and give you guys like a full review on her writing, because she also just came out with House of Salt and Sorrows, which I've seen someone else pick up recently in a booktube video. So I want to read more from this author, so I'm excited to dig into this. Then I also picked up The Inheritance Games. I've seen this everywhere and everyone gives good reviews, and I love Knives Out, and this is essentially that, but like a YA version, I guess. So that's all I really know about it. The cover reminds me of like Slytherin House for some reason. Yeah, she, I guess, is, I don't know if she knows who her family is, but she basically gets told by some benefactor who has recently died that she is to inherit like his entire fortune, and he has billions along with like this grand estate. But there's like a caveat. She has to live in his mansion, and he is known for like puzzles and riddles and problem solving, whatever. And so she has to live in this house with his other family members who have not received, I guess, an inheritance from this guy. So they're really mad at her, like, who is this stranger? And also like play a few games, like there's like games involved in order to win this inheritance. So I don't know, it sounds pretty cool to me. So I'm really excited. I didn't get all three because I'm trying to like not do that where you buy a whole book set before you even read the series. So I'm gonna buy book one, and if I really like it, then I'll get the other two. And I actually had to ask for this because I only saw books 2 and 3 on the shelves, and I was so scared they didn't have book 1. So I asked the lady, and she ran to the back, and they had a book in the back. I'm so happy. So really glad I grabbed this as well. And the last book I got, I actually almost didn't get it because I just keep hearing so many conflicting things about this book series, and I've been really liking YA fantasy. I feel like it's more up my alley than regular fantasy romance, like adult, just because it's less like spicy, and I don't really want to read that, you know? So I'm giving this a chance. I read the prologue, and the prologue kind of hooked me. So we're gonna read The Cruel Prince again. It's like, it's 50-50 with this book series. I feel like people really love this book and say it's like their diehard. It's what got them into reading fantasy romance or fantasy books in general. A lot of other people say it's like, it sucks. So it's like really, really skewed on both sides. It's either like gonna be a 1-star, 2-star for me, or a 5-star. So again, the prologue sounded really cool, and I just really like YA fantasy. It's just really gripping for me. It's easy to read. You get the magic, you get the world building, you get the political intrigue, you get a little bit of romance in there, but not too much to where you're just like, oh my god, cover my eyes kind of thing. So we're gonna read this, and I will let you know what I think, if it's worth checking out more. Maybe I'll do like a reading vlog on this series, so we'll see. But that is all the books that I got today. I'm gonna read Vow of Thieves first, and then I will go ahead and, you know, read all the other ones. But I'm really excited. I literally only got like fantasy books, I'm just now realizing. But in my defense, they didn't have any new books from Lisa Jewell or Alice Feeney that I was trying to pick up. They didn't have a few books that I was wanting from other genres. So I'll probably just have to get those online. I try not to get books on Amazon because I'm trying to support like bookstores, like physical bookstores. So I'll check and see if Barnes & Noble online has them, or even thrift books. But that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me to Barnes & Noble and book shopping. If you like this kind of stuff, if you like vlogs, let me know. This is fun. I had fun trying to like sneak in my camera in the store, not get caught or like be awkward with other people. So yeah, but if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments if you like any of these books. If you have any book recommendations of your own, please let me know. And until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye.